Shalom Akim. First of all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem Yashab, Hashem Chakadash, the honor apostle from Milson, Satan Collect. That's what I'm getting to now is homosexuality. Let's say, is it wrong, is it right? Salvation of them and what to do with homosexuals. Basically, all of these explained right in the video though. Let's go start it off real quick. Leviticus 20:13, just go straight at it. And it reads, if a man also lieth mankind as a life of a woman, so a man fuck another man as he fuck another as a woman, both of them has committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So, but the Lord is saying that homosexuals, through the Bible, deserve to be put to death. Now, before anyone's like, oh, so you're saying that we should go around hunting down some homosexuals. Let me get this real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 6:12, and it reads, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. So it's lawful to kill homosexuals, but it's not expedient. It means we should do it. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. So it's before we go into Bibles do say that you do supposed to put homosexuals out to death. Yep, not because just because it's lawful they're allowed to put homosexuals to death. It means that we should do it. The right here is the disclaimer man. For any new Akim, any say that question like some NSA, FBI, some shit, they like say, oh, put homosexuals to death. No. This is what this is a disclaimer. We are not we're not going out there putting homosexuals to death. I want to get that out real quick. Right, it is lawful though. That's what I'm saying. So it is lawful to put homosexuals to death, man. Like I said again, it is a disclaimer. Because it's lawful doesn't mean you should do it. The next one gets Genesis 19 and verse 5. Because in the Bible, homosexuals haven't put to death, man. And like, was any homosexuals in the Bible? Yes, there was. In a whole place of Sodom and Gomorrah. This is Genesis 19, verse 5, and it reads, and they called unto Lot, and he said to them, where are the men which have came to thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. So that word know, if you go in the scriptures, I'm going to get it real quick, my notes real quick. That word know, it really means to have sex. Proof to the scriptures real quick. This is Genesis. Verse 1, and it reads, and Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain. So Adam knew his wife, right? You heard that. I'll read the rest of them. We'll jump real quick. And it said, I have gotten a man from Most High. This is verse 25. Genesis 4 and 25. And Adam knew his wife again. So wait, hold up. How can you know your wife 2 times now? Did your wife have amnesia? Did you have amnesia? But what they mean like know means that they have sex with them. So you jump to Genesis 19 and 5. It means that the men of Sodom they're homosexuals, and that's why at the end they all got put to death, man. Because it was a lawful thing to do. It was the hand Most High that did it. Next one, we get into Jude 1 and verse 7. Because it truly is going off based off in the scriptures, man, that we are allowed to put homosexuals to death. I mean, but we, like I said though, this disclaimer that we do not put that the demons do not put homosexuals to death, man. We are not physically do it. I'm going back to the shop. There it is, Jude 1:7. And reads, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication, going after strange flesh, fucking each other in the ass, that's what they're doing. And set forth for an example of suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. So they're the whole homosexual there. They're setting examples to everyone. It's like, hey man, don't do this wicked shit. Yeah, in America they still do it, man. That's one reason why homosexuality, except all across the nation, that this basically we're burned by nuclear missiles. The next one, Leviticus. Go back to Leviticus 18 verse 22. John, this is Leviticus 18 verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as of womankind, it is abomination. It's not put, it's like it says again twice in the scripture, man. That don't be a goddamn homosexual, man. That's wrong. It doesn't create life. It'll bring back to death. You can't put a man and an alien and expect life to repopulate, man. That's one reason it's very here, man. To replenish the earth, to repopulate the earth. Yeah, homosexuality brings death. Now people like say, oh, well, the law is done away with. No. It says right here in Matthew 5 and verse 17, it reads, think not I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I come not to destroy but to fulfill. So that was Yahweh said, man. He's not going to destroy the law, man. The law is still in effect to this day. That's why I was blocking them. We don't eat pork. We still keep the Sabbath day holy. The best of our ability. We try to do everything the best ability from the law, man. For verily saying, verse 18, for verily I say to you, till heaven or earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. And we're still under the law, okay? So we still have to follow the law. So there being homosexuality, that's still you're not supposed to be homosexual, man. Now say if a homosexual, right? Then like then you learn about the truth, man. Like, are they allowed to like worship the Most High? That's gonna get to right here, right quick. I'm gonna get Acts 8 and verse 22. 22, and it reads, it's like one chapter. Acts 8 and verse 22, and it reads, repent therefore of thy wickedness, and pray Yahweh, if perhaps the thought of thine heart may be forgiven thee. So if see the homosexuals, right? If they want to join the truth, man, as long as they put their homosexual acts with all the other wicked acts, man, they put it back. They'll be forgiven, man, by the Most High. And yet, if they don't, if they look back, man, they're same gender, but you're two-thirds, man. So technically, no homosexual will be saved, but if you repent from homosexuality, before you join the truth, if you join the truth and you don't homosexuality, you're fucking wicked shit. But if you say you're homosexual before the truth, man, and you repent, you stop doing that wicked shit, the more might forgive you, man. The more will forgive you. But that's I'm going. I can hope that lesson was edifying. I'm going all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Hashah, Bashem Karkadash. Next time I come, shalom.